guys, welcome to my ride or die makeup tag video. Who's excited? I'm excited. I always ask you if you're excited, but blatantly I'm excited. Anyway, this is my first tag video. I really like the concept. I love the idea of like holy grail, but we can only choose one product. So I had to think pretty hard about what I was gonna put in this video. Of course, this tag video was created by Jacqueline Hill, and I've seen quite a few people across YouTube do it, and I thought it's just a really good time to really narrow down what I love in my makeup collection and the things I would want to repurchase if I was on a desert island. That's not how it goes, is it? It's what I would take to a desert island, or basically if I lost all my makeup, the products I would want to repurchase again ASAP. So I've just filmed a makeup look using all of these products, so if you want to see it, it's either going to be up now or it's going to be up next week. I haven't really decided yet, but if it's up now, I will link it in the description box below because I thought it'd be fun for you guys to see all these products in action. This is my most glam kind of makeup look of what I would actually use in the day-to-day if I was going out for drinks or going to like a special occasion thing, you know, one of those things. So without further ado, I'm going to get started. I'm going to try go in the order of how I did my I'm going to try go in the order of how I did my makeup. I can't fully remember how I did it, but let's go from like base to perfume. So, base. My favourite base is the Hourglass Mineral Veil Primer. I absolutely love this. This isn't the bottle, this is a Muji container. Isn't it beautiful? No, it's not. And I wish I'd kept it in the bottle. Alas, it is now in the Muji container. This product is absolutely amazing. I love it. It is perfect for so many different, poke in the eye. I love it for so many different skin tones if I'm doing somebody's makeup. It is just the perfect melt in your skin texture. It really does work really well with a whole range of foundations, and it keeps your makeup looking flawless all day. By the way, side note, I am coming down with a cold, so I might sound a little bit weird throughout this video, but we'll just forget about that and I'll just move on. Trying to keep this nice and short and sweet. My absolute favorite foundation, again in the Muji container's little sister or twin sister, is the Becca Ultimate Coverage Complexion Cream. This is in the shade Nude. I absolutely love it. I can get away with this shade in summer if I'm somewhere tropical like Italy. One can dream to go there again. But for days like today, where it's way too dark for me, I also mixed in the Cover FX Custom Cover Drops. I mixed in the shade N20. One drop, lighten it up, makes it absolutely stunning. So, Becca Ultimate Coverage is the main focus of the foundation section. It is beautiful. It is a medium coverage, buildable to full coverage. It has an amazing feel to the skin. It is not cakey. They have an amazing shade range. Becca do really good shade ranges for foundations, so even if you're dark skinned and you usually have to mix two foundations, you will find two foundations that will mix together perfectly there. Absolutely love it. Great price. Little goes a long way. Lasts forever. Foundation. Then I moved on to my eyebrows. So I have the favourite eyebrow palette, which you guys probably are sick of hearing about. This is the MUA Pro Brow palette in the shade Dark. It is the ultimate eyebrow kit, like it says on the front. This is about £3 in the UK. I used to get it from Superdrug. If you're in New Zealand, I think you can get it from Beauty Bliss. I will have to double check that. I think it's Beauty Bliss. I use this colour here. I don't really use the other colours. It does come with a wax, a lighter colour and a sort of black. It comes with a tweezers and a little brush as well. Don't use them. This colour is beautiful. I found it at makeup school. On me personally, it has quite a warm undertone, so it really does work perfectly for my hair tone. It lasts really well throughout the day, and I just absolutely love it. I own currently 4 packets of these, plus the lighter shade, and I just absolutely love. To set those babies down, my favourite eyebrow gel product, let's get the words right, Monique, is the Eyeko Tinted Brow Gel. This is beautiful. You get 8 mils, which doesn't sound like a lot, but I have about 3 of these products and I feel like I'm going to be sussed for a very long time. The brush is tiny. It does come out with quite a lot of product on, and every time I will sort of like brush it off and then apply that to my eyebrows. It has a lightweight texture. There is a slight bit of shimmer in it, which you would think is rather weird, but it actually helps you mimic the actual hair shine, so it doesn't look thick and cakey, and it's just beautiful. It's not crunchy. It just defines the hair perfectly and keeps them in place all day, and I love this like so much. Then I moved on to my eyes. I don't think primer or eye primer was no, it was not a category, so I'm not going to include it because I don't really have a favourite eye primer as such. So for eyeshadows, my favourite eyeshadow palette ever is the Morphe Brushes 350 palette. Just going to check the viewfinder, make sure I'm actually in shot. I love this palette. It is the most beautiful collection of powders and shimmers and mattes, and I think they are beautiful. Beautifully pigmented, nice and buttery, easy to blend in. You've got every kind of colour you need, from like an under the brow bone colour to multiple crease colours, warm colours, cooler toned colours, dark browns, warm dark browns, cool toned dark browns, bright oranges, some shimmers. I personally find when applying the shimmers, I like to use my finger the best because I think it just gives off a really good amount of pigmentation and it just blends in beautifully. But this is definitely my favourite palette and I love it so much, and I'll link below where you can get it in New Zealand as well. I think the amount of colours you get is ridiculous, so you were sussed for a very long time. Okay, so I'm going to move on to the eyes. I did the eyeliner today. Now one of the categories was liquid eyeliner, I'm pretty sure. I don't necessarily have a favourite liquid eyeliner and I haven't been using them that much recently. So my favourite, not liquid, just eyeliner product is the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Pencils. Now I'm showing you all of these because all of these come together in a pack. So you get 8 different colours in their half sides. So my favourite one of the bunch is the one that has the shade 0, which is a really velvety pigmented black on one side. And on the other side it has the shade Demolition, which is a beautiful sort of grey brown toned shade. Perfect for adding that little bit of definition above your eyelashes in the daytime. You can also use it in the nighttime. I've used it on my waterline. I used the colour 0 today and I smudged it out. Oh, I'm running out of breath. And I smudged it out above my lashes and it just lasts beautifully. It is amazing. I absolutely love these. For mascara, my favourite mascara is the Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara. If you've watched my videos over the last couple months, you would know that I don't shut up about this. It is beautiful, it is drugstore, and I think why splurge on mascara when you could have a baby like this? I think this is about $23 in New Zealand. It was about like $5 in the US, so I stocked up big time as well. I love the brush. I think the colour is beautiful. It doesn't dry out. It's very buildable if you want to add more mascara throughout the day. And it's just an all-round winner. I love the brush shape because you can also get your lower lash line really easily without having to smudge it and get mascara everywhere. So that is amazing. And then I moved on to concealer, and my favourite is the Urban Decay Naked Skin Weightless Concealer, and this is in the shade Light Warm. I think that's quite important to note because it is the warm shade. So if I'd gotten this, say, in like the light shade or light cool, light neutral, I'm not sure, I probably wouldn't have liked it as much. The colour is a big draw card for me. I do love the formula, but it is the colour that is beautiful. It's light, it's yellowish undertoned, it's very brightening, it doesn't crease, and I just like that it doesn't feel very heavy under the eyes, so that is my favourite. For under eye concealer, for under eye brightening powder, it sounds better, my favourite is the Laura Mercier. This is the Secret Brightening Powder. I have the shade number 2. It is the more yellow toned of the 2. I don't know if it's actually still available. If it's not, I'm sorry. But this is amazing. Very lightweight. Take a tiny bit, swirl it in the lid, apply it under the eyes. You're good to go. Has a slight sort of shimmering undertone to it, so it is going to brighten. That's where the brightening name comes from, which is very handy because none of us like dull under eyes, so this is my winner. Whew, let's take a breath. Okay, so bronzer, you're probably not going to be surprised by my bronzing choice. It is the Hourglass Luminous Bronze Light. I love this so much. In the crease, on the cheeks, in winter, in summer, in daytime, at nighttime, any time. I love this so much. It is the perfect kind of luminous bronze. As you can see, it has a beautiful marbled effect, which I really like. It just gives a lot of luminosity to the cheeks. Not like you're putting highlight everywhere, but it just gives you that glow like, hey, yep, I've just come back from 2 weeks sunning myself in Greece and this is how I look. This is beautiful and I use it summer and winter, so it's a perfect shade kind of like all year round, which I really like. Moving on to blush, I mentioned this while doing my makeup that my favourite blush of all time is the Jane Iredale Sheer Honey blush, but this is hideously destroyed inside, cracked, chipped, everything. So for the sake of the video, I'm gonna do my second favorite, slash it's kind of up there. Again, another Hourglass product. I apologize, but Hourglass is honestly one of my favorite brands. This is the blush in Mood Exposure. It is an ambient lighting blusher. It is beautiful. I wear this with every kind of look. Obviously I'm wearing it today. Don't be intimidated by the plummy tones because they're not really strong, but they give you that kind of depth to the cheeks that a pink or a peach wouldn't do, or that are too bright for. So this just works all year round with a multitude of different looks. It is absolutely beautiful and it lasts all day. Right, highlighter. My favorite highlighter that I literally said in my last video I would probably bathe myself in is broken, but it's still good. It is the Mercier Matte Radiance Baked Powder in the shade Highlight 01. This is just like my favorite highlight of all time. It is so finely milled. It doesn't have chunky pigments, but it gives like a really beautiful kind of like sheen. You can probably see it there. I definitely doused myself in that today and I'm not even sorry about it. I love it. It lasts all day. It's just beautiful. It's a beautiful tone. It's not too yellow, it's not too pale. It does really well with photos and like flashback, and it's just very blendable. I love it. We must be on to lips by now. So my favorite lip pencil ever is the MAC lip pencil in the shade STRIPDOWN. I think the color of this is absolutely beautiful. It's just warm toned enough for that kind of really pouty nude color. It works well into so many different nudes, and then adding like a gloss or like a NARS Velvet Matte over the top, or maybe like a satin. It works amazing. It's so comfortable. It's so creamy. It's just my absolute favorite, and I would be lost if I lost this, basically. Over the top of that, a lot of the time I will wear my Revlon Super Luxurious lipstick, and this is in the shade Brazilian Tan. Over summer I talked about this a lot. I always wear this. This is like the lipstick color that will go on my handbag wherever I go. If I'm going overseas, it is there. This is amazing. I mean, I haven't got this far down on a lipstick for like ever, so that kind of tells you something, and it's just the perfect nude. I love a warm nude. I love something that's very hydrating on the lips, that's going to last a long time, and if it does wear out, I want to blend in naturally to the lips. That doesn't look like I've got an obvious kind of like line, or that I was wearing lipstick and now it's gone. So this is the ultimate, and I need to go pick up a new one soon. For lip gloss, and what I am also wearing today is the Buxom lip gloss. This is the full-on lip cream in the shade Hot Toddy. I said in my last video as well, if I had an American Sephora or I did a ship it to sort of thing, I would get a whole bunch more of these because these are amazing. They smell amazing, they feel amazing. They've got that like pepperminty sweet smell that kind of like plumps up your lips as well. So bonus, I love it so much, and I really wish I'd picked up more while I was over there, but I didn't. So next time I just treasure this little beauty. It's literally the only lip gloss I use. Then we move on to liquid lipstick. This is the Sephora Cream Lip Stain in the shade 01. It is a red. If I wear a red, I want it to last all day. I don't want to worry about it bleeding. I don't want to worry about it transferring, losing its vibrancy, etc, etc. This is about 14 euros. It's about $17 New Zealand. It is amazing. It is one of those beautiful blue-based reds. It makes your teeth look white. One swipe, super pigmented, lasts forever, doesn't feel drying, just looks amazing, and I love it so much. Also have multiple backups of this. Then I think the last thing we're going to talk about, just surveying my mess, is perfume, and this is the YSL Black Opium perfume. It is the toilette version. You can tell because it has that sort of like a light pink shimmer rather than a full-on black shimmer. I love the toilette version just because of the scent. I don't really prefer the other one because it's a bit stronger. I love this. I remember we went through duty free and it got spritzed on my mum, and after like 10 minutes I was just wandering around being like, I need that perfume, it smells so good on you. So I managed to get it next time, and no regrets. Love this. It's beautiful. It's quite floral, but it's very grown up. It's quite a mature floral. Is it? I don't know. I feel like it is. It's suitable for any occasion, any season. Absolutely love it. how many minutes? Oh, I've only been talking for about 15 minutes, 16 minutes. It's amazing. Alright, so that was my tag, done and dusted. I really love all those products like I said, and I really like the tag idea because I like to actually bring them all, even if I have talked about them a lot, I like to bring them all together, give a good shout out to them, just so you know, out of all the products I often switch between, what are my absolute loves. You know, hug to the makeup. Love it so much. I hope you enjoyed this video. I would love to know what your ride or die makeup tags are. Ride or die makeup items are. And if you do videos, I would love to see you do a video reply or just put a video up and then link me in the comments, because I would love to watch everyone else's videos as well. I'm not going to tag anyone because, let's be honest, my channel's quite small and tagging people would just be a bit But actually, I have one really good friend. I am gonna tag HELLY Jo. I will link her channel below. I want to see her do this because we always have makeup chats. She is my makeup buddy. I would love to see how she does this. So if you liked the video, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more videos from me. I hope you liked this video. I hope you enjoyed my rambling, and have an amazing day. Bye. Today we're doing a hair care haul because in the last month I bought so many products. I am not a hair product person. Usually I don't like the feel of There you go guys, that's my finished look. I really hope you liked it. I hope you liked the products. It was a little bit hourglass focused.